One of my favorite toys when I was little was the inflatable punching bag. And you've probably seen these before. They're probably about 4 feet tall. You fill them up with air, you put sand at the bottom, and whenever you hit it or you punch it or you kick it, it will fall over and it will pop right back up. And when you have three little brothers, you all have a lot of fun ganging up on this creepy looking clown thing. And obviously, you don't have to hit each other anymore. You can all release your anger through the inflatable punching bag. But after several hours of what you could call enhanced interrogation, it always seemed that the inflatable punching bag got a leak in it and it wouldn't hold air, so it wouldn't pop up and it wouldn't be the same. Something that had always started as so much fun met an unfortunate conclusion and demise. I'm reminded in the Gospel of John, Jesus talks about himself in a way that shows that he has no beginning and no end. In John 8:58, Jesus says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am." Now, Jesus is talking about 2,000 years after Abraham had died. And we know Abraham. He's a creature just like me and you. He was born, he lived, and then he died. But Jesus is claiming to be unlike that. He's using those words, I am. Immediately, the audience would have recognized that he was using the same words that God would use as his name in Exodus 3 at the burning bush with Moses. Moses asks, "What is your name?" And God says, "I am." Jesus doesn't just say before Abraham was, I was around at that time and I've been older than him. No, Jesus is saying, I am. I always exist. I never had a beginning. I never will have an end. Just I am. That's a foundational and ultimate truth that I am. He's totally independent of everyone and everything. Jesus wants you to know that he is fully God. That's why he uses these words. He's completely God. And John wants you to know, the author, that he's completely God when he writes these words in the very beginning of his book, John 1:1-3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God, and all things were made through him, and without him not anything made that was made. Jesus is the eternal Word of God who created all things, including me and including you. So we have to do our part in following and obeying him as his creatures. We follow our Creator. And we also take heart in that our God is the one who has been here from the beginning. He has no beginning, he has no end, and his wisdom is infinite. We look to him in challenging times. We trust in him in challenging times. He's the one with all knowledge, all wisdom, all power. Jesus is the I am. Unlike that inflatable punching bag that met its end, our God will never meet his end. He is eternal and he is present and he wants you to know who he is. Jesus is the I am.